Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Some of the material and content you're about to see is graphic in nature, so you might want to remove your children from the room. But you don't have to worry too much about it because this material, this video content, is not age restricted on YouTube, and it's from channels that have millions of subscribers and millions of views, and none of that content is age restricted. And there's no advisory warnings or anything like that. So it's very educational, but I would remove any children from the room if I were you. So first we're going to watch a short clip. Then I'm going to show you some images and explain them. And then I'm going to give you a quick history lesson, and you won't want to miss that because it's a very valuable history lesson.
Shoot to kill the mother, kill the poor, the farmer, kill the poor, the farmer. Brr, pa, pa.
Attacks where they are robbed, tortured, and in some cases murdered, as if that's never happened. These attacks are real, and yet this murderous chant is not only tolerated but celebrated by some race-baiting miscreants. In the space of a week in June this year, there were 7 farm murders, and these cases are horrific, including Pierre and Belinda de Kock, who were murdered on their farm in Piketberg in the Western Cape. Their bodies found with stab wounds to the neck. That was within days of one of the most sickening attacks where Aniek and Henny Klassen, both in their 70s, were tortured before being set on fire while still alive. 7 farm murders in the space of a week. These people are real. The chants about killing farmers were not hate speech.
Let's get our land and let's work our land. I'm hated for that. What? Where? I mean, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I'm saying to you, was not called for the killing of white people. At least
if you're
now.
listening to
I can
this,
guarantee the future.
we just watched a video of a whole giant stadium full of black people screaming and chanting, kill the white farmers.
Crybabies.
And now he's saying we haven't
calling
called
for
for the killing of white people yet. Okay, now here is a little collage that I made for Facebook a few years ago, because this has been going on for quite some time. And I'm not saying you have to care about it or not. I don't care if you care about it or not. I just want to show it and explain it. And if you want to get all hateful and demonic in the comments, that's your right also. It's a free country. Alright, so what you can see here on the left is a group of blacks holding a sign that says, "Kill White." Then on the top right is a couple of young black men in a group of thousands of black men, all with the same message, to kill all whites. And then here on the bottom right, there's some kind of hate parade where they put white baby dolls on boards and sticks and bang them around, slap them, smack them, and pretty much it's like a threat of torturing your white babies. These people are sick. Alright, now it's time for that much needed history lesson. In any search engine you can type in Zimbabwe Mugabe, it's M-U-G-A-B-E, killed white farmers, then people starved. So basically what has happened in the 90s, I believe it was, is when the leader of Zimbabwe, Mugabe, they went and seized and killed white farmers. They seized the farmlands that were owned by the white farmers. They also killed off a whole bunch of white farmers and basically ran them off. And not in a very nice way at all. It was very demonic what they did. So, then the people of Zimbabwe began starving to death. Then they had to beg the white farmers to come back to Zimbabwe. So, you don't have to take my word for it. Go learn about it yourself. And I already mentioned it in 1 or 2 videos in this playlist. But nobody cares, nobody listens. Here's a little bit of it. Mugabe is asking back the white farmers he chased away. No, he didn't just chase them away. They tortured, killed, and stole the land of the white farmers. Now, I know a lot of you have a sick, twisted view of history in your head, and you think white people stole land from everybody, but I've already proved it in like 8 videos now. When is it going to get through your big, dumb, thick skulls that you are being brainwashed and you're being made to hate and become evil? That's the reality of what's going on. You sick, twisted pieces of... Yeah, Zimbabwe, white farmer killed by squatters. Butchered by a mob. His only crime was to be white. Zimbabwe rounding up white farmers. Zimbabwe President Robert Mugabe, white farmers. Zimbabwe President Robert Mugabe has said that the people who murdered white farmers during a government-sanctioned purge in the 2000s will not be prosecuted. Demons. And I'm not saying that all black people are demons. It's not even just black people. White people are down with this too, of all this destruction and hate. There's a whole lot of white liberals, people on the left, that are down with this nonsense. And a lot of you are watching right now because for some reason you guys watch my videos. Maybe evil likes being called out. Maybe that's why you continue watching. It's Hindus, it's Arabs, it's South Americans, Latinos, Hispanics, Orientals, Africans, white people, everybody. There's a whole bunch of evil folks mingled into all these groups, and they're usually always on the left. Actually, they're always on the left for some reason. So the valuable lesson for everyone is, go ahead, run the white farmers out, and then what's going to happen is something similar to what happened in Zimbabwe, where people started starving to death. Then they had to beg the white farmers to come back so they could eat. I don't think a human could get any more stupid than the way the left acts. The way the left behaves, I think, is the epitome of human stupidity. It does not get any dumber. They don't understand they're being brainwashed. They don't understand they're perpetuating harmful ideas. They never learn from history. You could tell them 1,000 times and show them thousands of pieces of evidence. They're unable to be good. It's not in them to be good or honest. See? White farmer killers should not be prosecuted, Mugabe says. And then begged them to come back after being so stupid and so wrong. So the valuable lesson to be learned here, and if your head is so thick that things... Here's another image I got for you, actually. Let me show you real quick. This is white people. This is white America. And actually white people all over the globe. Your dumb heads are buried in the sand. Get your dumb heads out of the sand. And I wish the great polar bear would wake up and return to his former self before he was made into a weak, sniveling little baby that let everybody walk all over him. A doormat. I wish the old white man would come back. The great polar bear. But now we just have a bunch of idiots with their heads in the sand. So while you sit in hibernation, fast asleep in some kind of fairy tale dream, there's hyenas and wolves gathering all around you and your children. Sniffing. They're ready to get you by the jugular while you sleep, while your head is buried in the sand. Okay, I'll leave you with a parting joke that I found very funny. I can't remember which video I got the comment on, but somebody from Africa typed in a comment. He said it was a popular joke in Africa, And he said that the next time the white man's ships come, we're going to jump in this time. And I thought that was pretty funny. It's a popular joke in Africa. All right, you guys, have a great night. Talk to you soon.